A Myst-Like is defined generally as a first-person walking puzzle simulation with atmospheric, uneasy elements to it. Almost liminal vibes. Myst probably wasn't the first game in the genre, but when I say Myst, most people know what I mean. Think about The Witness or the Talos Principle. These games exist to fulfill a need for beautiful, thought-provoking narratives without necessarily giving away everything happening in the world. I'd prefer to call them Witness-Likes, since that game changed my life, but I don't make the rules. Actually, I do, but we're still going to call them Myst-Likes. So, welcome to episode 4, in an ongoing series called Decrypting the Puzzle, where I look at different Myst-Like games you probably haven't heard of and play them in order to recommend them to you. Or not. If you like what I do, let me know. And if you don't, let me know. I'm the Witless Principal. This is The Roottrees Are Dead. My name is the Witless Principal. It has been a long, long time, my friends, and I missed you. And not only am I back, and I am back, but I'm also here with a camera now. So that's pretty cool. Hello. And once in a while, when I need you to see my face for a reaction or just to chat, you'll see my face for a reaction or to chat. So I hope you enjoy that when it happens. It won't be all the time. I'm not going to put myself on screen while I play these games, but you'll see me occasionally. Here I am. It is nice to see you face to face. I have been really excited about this game. There's a content creator that I follow, Jenna Stober. She used to work at Polygon. Now she does her own thing. I'm a huge fan of everything that she does. They released this video about their top 11 games of the year of 2025, and this was on that list, and I'd already known about it, but I knew it would be perfect for this channel. So I'm going to stop yapping, and we're going to jump on in. This is The Roottrees Are Dead. Let's see a little bit of what it's about, and then we'll chat about it. I like slot 3. I'm always a slot 3 enjoyer, so that's what we're going to do. December 6th, 1998.
The plane that crashed last night just outside of Pittsburgh is now known to have been the private jet of the Roottrees Corporation. Local aviation authorities have speculated, based on the pilot's final communication, that the winter storm and heavy winds played a significant role in the crash. On board were multiple family members, including corporate president Carl Roottrees and his daughters, the Roottrees sisters, best known for their fashion lines and modeling careers. There were no survivors. Again, for those of you just joining us, the Roottrees are dead.
Come in.
I know it's late, but I'm guessing you've seen the news. In addition to dealing with the grief, the Roottrees company's lawyers are scrambling.
I love that there's voice acting. It saves me from having to do it all myself.
Everything's about to change. Anyone proven to be a blood relative is about to get much richer. I'm here to ensure everyone is accounted for.
I'm taking a sip of tea. For all you people, you freaks out there who love watching people drink liquid, that was for you.
I've heard you're an expert at sorting out complicated family trees. A genealogy genie, as it were. I'm going to give you a quick test. Pass, and I can promise you the job of a lifetime.
What if I don't pass? Okay, sleuth. I like this. I like this already. It's slick. The person who hired you gave you this photo with the note attached. This was taken during the shoot for the Roottrees Sisters Got Milk ad. I've tracked down a test photo from before they painted the fake mustaches on, which I thought would be more appropriate considering the circumstances. The ad's copy reads, "You might recognize our faces from the magazine you're reading, or you might recognize our name from the candy bar you're eating. Being a root tree is a full-time job, but so is growing up. That's why the calcium found in milk is so important. Plus, you can't make chocolate without it." Can I flip it? Okay. Cool. Ooh, I can highlight stuff. This list was provided to you by the mysterious person who showed up to your door. You need to fill in the tree. Candy Carly. I wonder what the... Wow, there's a lot of root trees. Men. Women. Okay. Cool. Good for them. Alright. Roottrees Sisters. Riley. Rose. Oh. Rihanna is the most famous because she's the oldest. Riley is the smart one. Rose is a middle child like me. Rihanna, Rose, Riley. Okay. Rihanna. It's a terrible name. Okay, Rose is a fake name. Got it. Riley's the youngest. Okay, T. What did the internet say? Married to who? TMS. Who's TMS? That doesn't help. Tommy Mark Sheridan. Sounds good. Tommy Thomas. Okay. They're married. I need the name of the middle child. I'm gonna look up Rose. Rose Root Tree. Official Retreat fan site. Your dad's the president. They are models. You might think they're rich because they are models. They're all models? I'll take it. Does it show me? They look like the Hanson brothers. I hate to say it, like it's so very clearly a reference to the Hanson brothers, the ages that they would have been at, especially this photo, but the ages that they would have been at in 1997 when they released popular song Mbop on their album Middle of Nowhere. Great album, by the way, except for the song Yearbook. Every song on that album slaps really hard. 8.5 out of 10. But this is not me reviewing the music of Hanson. This is me not knowing the name of the middle child. We have Rihanna as the oldest. I'm just going by the faces, like how aged they look in these photos, so don't mind me. Although, to be fair, the tall one is the one I put as the youngest, so I don't know. Oh, the married one is the oldest, so you're the oldest. So I have to switch this. You're this one. You're this one. I knew that. 'Cause you have a wedding ring on. I still think you're the youngest. I don't care how tall you are. I need the name of the oldest, or the middle one. I want my ears pierced like Rose. Oh, if Rose is the only one with their ears pierced, then... Oh wait, I was right. Haha, I was right. Never mind. I love being correct, everyone. Okay, let me type in the oldest sister. I cannot spell these names. Raina? Is it Raina? What have I been saying? Ah, the daughter was ever listed with her birth name, Carly Roottrees. We found it, everyone. Oh boy. I never said I was good at puzzle games, let me be clear. Excellent.
Sorry to test you, but I had to be sure you could use the internet. Some folks refuse to get with the times. Safe to say, you're hired. The reward for untangling the family tree is substantial. Life-changing, even. But here's the catch. The Roottrees go way, way back. The family tree's a bit daunting. Most people freak out the first time they see the whole thing. But I'm sure you'll be fine. The man who started it was particular about whom he considered family. For your purposes, you only need his direct blood relatives.
Okay, well, I know that this is Carl. And I know that this is Brenda. You know, we're only 22 minutes in. Or it's been cut down from that, but I think I want to pause this here. I think that this is a good introduction, and then I can do a little bit more playing on my own, and I'll give you some thoughts. This is the kind of game that makes me want to, like, grab, like, a pen and a piece of paper and be doing all of this by hand. It makes it approachable, very approachable in the game to keep notes and write things and research things, but it almost just makes me wish that I was a private investigator, that I could do all of this by hand, that it was 1998 and I could say, oh, yeah, I don't know why I picked picked up my phone. Oh, I have this piece of paper, and I have this newspaper, and I have this internet, this newfangled thing called the internet. Have you heard of it? And here's my thoughts on that. I'm gonna search up the Roottrees sisters. Oh, I'm gonna search up Rose Roottree in 1998 on Spider Search. And that's my impression of a private eye from at that point. I think that there's a really fun aspect to this, right? You have a limited amount of information, and it is your job, literally, to figure out the other information. It's very much something that I think all of us who existed at the time of the early internet did, was try and find people that we liked, or our friends, or even old family members through the early internet, and just had to or even musicians in the lives of musicians, and had to do a lot of sleuthing. It wasn't all instant speed like it is today. It wasn't all just kind of there as it is today, or even speculated on. I couldn't ask a search engine, what do you think the probability of this is, like you can with AI now. Don't use AI, kids. But even still, that didn't exist in the way that it does now. And so it is a lot of oh, I know this person's married. They have a ring on their finger in this photo. That's the oldest one. Oh, I know that this one is the only one with her ears pierced, so that's very clearly the middle child. That kind of stuff. It's fun. It's fun to parse out. It reminds me of those, the only type of math I was ever good at was the math that was, here's an entire story, and now you have to figure out, the probability or the proof around this story. That's the only kind of math I was ever good at in school. And this was a really fun experience for that. I'm absolutely gonna finish playing it. Obviously, you can see me working at it in these clips that I'm splicing on top of this, as in the past, not in this current moment. I'm not doing this now. But it's definitely worth playing. I definitely recommend it. Obviously, I can't speak on if the story gets better from here. I would have to assume that it does. That's kind of the only curse about this channel, right? Is unless I play the entirety of a game, I can't tell you, does this game get better? Does this game get worse? I can only tell you, is that my monitor? Oh, it is. I can only tell you, here in my experience is what I have so far, and that's what I can offer here. Here in my experience and what I have so far, I really like The Roottrees Are Dead. I'm definitely gonna finish it. I think it's going to be one of those games I play. Butler, Pennsylvania? That's near here. I think it's gonna... No, it's not. Wait, is that in Pittsburgh? This says that they were in Pittsburgh. Generally known Pittsburgh. It happened in Pittsburgh. But I know Butler, PA. Have I been there? I mean, I drive all over this state. I'm in Pennsylvania. Ooh. I actually don't know if it's near here. Anyway, good game. It's gonna be one of those games I play kind of slowly and casually for myself. I really enjoyed it, and let's move on to the next one. Okay. Welcome to Aviary Attorney. I don't have much to say about this because it is currently the Steam Detective Festival, where it's a bunch of detective and sleuth games, such as why I played The Roottrees Are Dead, and why I'm playing this one. This was a purchase kind of from nothing. I was looking for interesting looking games. This is a game that came out in 2015. It is 11 years old now, and it's beautiful looking. I don't know if it's good, but it's beautiful looking, so we're gonna jump in and we're gonna see what it's like. the Chateau Crinière of Baron Roottrees. Can you tell I used to speak fluent French? Is that Monsieur Greenway? Oh, mon Dieu. Dame Caroline, what have you done? A cat with claws. There was a... Hello. There was a menu option, I believe, for voice, but none of them are speaking, so that's interesting. Maybe it's just that beeping sound. Well, 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 look who finally decided to get up. Haven't you heard what they say about the early bird falcon? Ugh, too early for worms. Pass the Cabernet Sauvignon. There'll be time for that later. This is very French. We've got some business to handle first. Business. A letter arrived while you were sleeping. I haven't opened it yet. It's probably just more junk, Yell. Go ahead, Sparrowson. You may have the honors. All right. Am I like... I'm sure this will get answered, but am I here? Am I in this moment, or am I here right now, or are they talking to each other? Because they're both looking at me. Dear Monsieur Falcon, I'm writing to you today because my daughter, Dame Caroline, has been arrested for a crime she did not commit. She's being held at La Concierge prison on the charge of murder, no less. Her trial's in 3 days' time. I'd be greatly in your debt if you would offer her your legal aid. Okay, Senor Piertoire de Meow of the Meow estate. The Meow. This is quite something. I know, your first serious client in months. Not just that, the Meow estate is well known for its exuberant wealth. Even if we cannot do much for Dame Caroline, his lordship would still reward us handsomely for our efforts. Wow, so I suppose you defending her. Yeah. Of course, it would be foolish to let such a good opportunity slip through our feathers. Grab your coat, Sparrowson. We're going to find our kitty client at La Concierge. Your derriere was getting tired, huh? It's been added to my evidence folder. Am I here? His wallet. 20 francs. I guess that, like, I'm third party, but yeah. Areas marked with a clock symbol may take a whole day to visit. Areas with no symbol can be visited freely. Interesting. So if I go back into the office... Oh. You're not letting me do anything else there. Falcon and Sparrowson step into the stone-cold foyer of the concierge prison. Sullen-faced guards and visitors linger beneath the medieval archways. Ah, the concierge. They say this is the finest prison in the whole of France. The outer walls are impenetrable, the cells are spotless, the guards are well-mannered. What do you want? Good day, monsieur. I'm here to see Dame Cataline de Meow. I'm here to represent her in court. Oh, you're a lawyer. Fine, follow me. It's just very pretty, so I wanted to see if the game was any good. Sigh, she says. My papa hasn't forgotten about me, has he? Dame Cataline de Meow, I presume. You've arrived, the fantastic lawyer, Monsieur Falcon. I'm not going to do that terrible French accent the entire time, I promise. My lady is knowledgeable. Don't talk to like that person. My papa told me that he would be one of the best lawyers in town. I'm flattered. They weren't available at such short notice, so he hired the first people in the address directory. Oh. See, Falcon, I told you listing under Aviary attorney would pay off. Ooh, I get to ask questions. What happened? It was Friday evening. Me and Papa had arrived at the Chateau Crinière, the home of the great Baron Roottrees. My papa spent all evening talking with Monsieur Greenway and the Baron about business stuff. Business stuff? Well, the three of them own a railway company together. So all through dinner they were talking about company shares and investments, but I didn't really understand most of it. After dinner, this man with a camera took our photograph. That was a lot more fun. Man with a what? Took your what? Camera. It's a very new gadget. Oh, this is an older game. Came out in 2015. Cameras didn't exist then. A tiny bug sits in a box with a tiny paintbrush and paints your picture very fast. In 10 minutes, poof, you have a perfect picture. Wow, technology is amazing. Okay. A photographer named Robito attended the banquet. I learned that how? I went to the gardens to get some air, and that's when I found the body of Monsieur Greenway. A housemaid saw me standing over the froggy monsieur and called for help, and the police arrived. And then I ended up here. Must have been terrifying. Wasn't so bad. My papa taught me how to be a brave cat. Who else was there that evening? My dearest mama couldn't make it. Baron Rorgriel, his housemaid Colleen, Monsieur Grenouille, Monsieur Robito de Robinho, the man with the camera. There it is. He was only there for a little while. Suspicious. And the food was normal. The evening was normal, the food was delicious, the conversation was boring. All very ordinary. You said the food was delicious, but you didn't say what food it was. So true. So true. Tell me the food you eat when you eat food, or else. Let me see. Poached red herring to start with garlic butter, yummy. Marbled steak, yummy. I don't eat meat, by the way, so I'm just saying yummy. Write this down, write this down. Write it all down! I don't care. I do believe you. A Facebook. So this is the studio of the famous photographer. Currently out on an artistic expedition. Shall return when his muse sees fit. I think it means he is a pretentious bird brain. What shall we do now? We should knock anyway. We should break in. Mr. J.J. Falcon. His name is J.J. Falcon. I would have thought that a man of justice would be against such reckless displays. What in bird Jesus's name was that? I thought we could find an open window. I didn't think you'd turn into a bird-sized cannonball. Well, we ought to make the most of it. I was gonna say ostentatious. That's a swanky talk for swanky. Okay, in investigation mode, you are free to examine the scenery of the room. Oh, interesting. I see paintings and dyes. It's just an easel. No, look what's on the easel. Oh. Copy of the photograph from the evening of the murder. A housemaid, Dame Caterline, Senor Pertoire, Cataline's father. Do we just take this? Yeah. Why not? What else are we doing here if not to steal stuff? Well, I'm glad we lied. Remember, kids, always lie. Okay, I'm going to speed through this and not read it out loud because obviously I don't want to give away the whole game. And also, I don't think this is the whole game. I think this is like the introduction / tutorial level to what becomes a much bigger game. That's my hope, at least. If this is the whole game, I am speeding through it. But, yeah, just enjoy the ride of me probably talking over this while I go through the rest of this first tutorial area, because I'm going to give my thoughts on it while this happens. So, I like this so far. It's a little too early for me to say whether or not it's good. I think that that's just kind of, like I said when I was reviewing the Roottrees, I think that's kind of part of the issue. It's like, I only go so far into these, and in the current moment, I'm only going so far as to beat the tutorial part of this. But the art is gorgeous. I can't get over the art, actually. Like, this is beautiful. Roar Guile. Like, Roar? It must be Roar Guile. Roar Guile. Like Argyle, but with Roar. That's my guess. But it's hard to say. Because it might be Roar Guile. Yep, we're attorneys. Jumpy twitchy fellow came by. Sorry, I'm reviewing. I'm gonna let this go. I wish there was an auto button. That's one thing. 2015 sort of games with this type of game where it was a lot of text. They didn't have a lot of quality of life stuff like you would get with Doki Doki Literature Club and stuff like that later on, where there were moments where it would be like, okay, I'm just gonna let the text autoplay. Like, I'll read it, but I don't want to have to keep clicking. That would be where we gathered for a group photograph. Huh. But we have a photograph, and interesting that he says we and he wasn't in it. Unless it was a different one. We did it, everyone. Not guilty. Okay. I want to know if there's more, and then I'm going to give my review. Hope she's the killer. She did it! She did it! She was the cook. Oh my god. Do you wish to continue? It says here. No. Wow. Oh. okay, this is good. This is a good game. There's clearly multiple acts. There's clearly things are not always exactly as they seem. There's clearly a lot happening here. I like it. For a game that came out 10 years ago, that's just being given new light in the Steam Detective Festival, I'm a fan of this. I think that it's beautifully written, beautiful art. I wish that there was voice acting. I mean, it was 2015. I can't fault it for that, and voice acting can be very expensive even today. But it was a wonderful little romp. It took a little longer than I thought it would, but that's okay. I really enjoyed Act 1, and I look forward to hopefully coming back to this. I don't know if this is going to be one of those games that I like finish or not. And that's not to the fault of the game. I think it's more just my personal preference here as a gamer is that stuff like this, as much as I love a you be the jury type thing, I literally have a book. I wish I had it right here to pull up, but I have a literal book called You Be the Jury, and it's court cases where you get to decide whether or not you think the person's innocent or not, and that's it. And there is no other choice that you get. I really like stuff like that. I like these twists. It's why I like puzzle games, is because I thought I knew it. I thought I had it. I was like, I got this guy. I hate this guy, and clearly he's wealthy and a piece of garbage, and he's the one that's at fault. And then, well, what do we know? So that's just Act 1. Clearly there's more acts. I will not spoil them. I hope you enjoyed this little peek into this game. I recommend it. Go play it. By the time this video comes out, I'm sure that it won't still be on sale unless I somehow get this video out tomorrow, but it's the 17th right now. But we'll see. Maybe I'll get it out on the 18th, and then you'll all go watch it within the same day and go buy the game. It's only $4 though, so get it on sale. I'm certain that it's worth it full price too. It's only $15 regular price, which this definitely has that vibe to it. And if it's all hand art, which it definitely must be, it's gorgeous. It's really, really gorgeous. So, yeah, I give this, I don't know, 7 witlesses out of 10. I have no idea. 7 birds, 7 aviary attorneys out of 10. I think it's fun, and I hope that you enjoyed this. Let's get to the next game. Right after I go get dinner, and it'll actually probably be tomorrow that you see me for the next game. So if there's a time skip, that's why. Okay. Welcome to Heavy Rain, or if if you're me, and it's the day that it is outside, heavy snow. But welcome to Heavy Rain, a game that I have known about since I was a child, and I owned it for the PlayStation 1, and I never played it because the disc never worked, and I really wanted to. Like, the game would start, and then it just never went, and I never felt like it was worth it to go out of my way to pick up a copy of the game, so I didn't. And maybe that's a shame on me. But welcome to my first actual real human playthrough of Heavy Rain. I'm very, very excited. Let's jump into it. I play video games very often. I play video games occasionally. I play video games quite regularly. I don't think any of those are true. In the common zeitgeist, like right now, I'm playing video games a lot because I'm catching up on this channel. I'm catching up on some games that I didn't get a chance to play. In general, while I have just a little bit of free time at this beginning of the year, and I use that term lightly, I really don't have free time. But I would say if this is like easy, medium, hard, I'm going to go medium. And I'm going to say I play video games quite regularly. Who's this? There we go. Maybe I'm bad at games. I didn't mean to do that, but I guess I did that. Just walk outside, yeah. Fuck it. You're hot, walk outside, let everyone see you. Oh, there's no one there. Oh boy, sometimes it does not want to move the right direction.
I better take a shower and get dressed before I go downstairs.
Gone shopping. I'll pick the kids up from school at lunchtime, and then I'll come home to get things ready for Jason's birthday party. Don't work too hard. I love you.
Is there anything else I can interact with here? Now, why did I choose this game for this detective thing? Well, it was part of the Steam Detective Fest. I know that it's solving a case, although I don't remember the specifics. I will say, in terms of like giving us like hot protagonist gratuitous shots, they delivered with this. Very nice of them. I don't think there's a moment where I'm supposed to press it other than just pressing it when it comes up. Okay. The lighting is gorgeous. Oh. I'm moving the whole controller up and down, I promise. You can hear it even. Okay. I had to shake it in a different way. Oop. Let's try it again. I just have to shake it the same way each time. That's fine. Oh my god. Can't do anything yourself, huh, buddy? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh boy, you should have let me choose what you wore, because that is just okay, I guess. I mean, that's coming from me though, and if we look at me, I get dressed, you know, I dress myself. You look like I get you have a wife and kids, but you don't look like you're bisexual, I'll just say that much. Thanks, Google. Called me out. You probably didn't hear that, but an AI thing. Ugh, they're always listening. Clankers. An AI thing was like, sexual orientation isn't defined by how you look. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. It was a joke. At the expense of straight men, I think it's okay. That was cool. I like that. Do you think he built this house that we're in? I remember nothing of this game. I, in fact, might have lied to you all, unintentionally, and that this was not the game I was thinking of. But there is a game with a similar name that I am thinking of, if not this one, so who knows what that might be. I don't. I tried looking it up secretly, because I was like, am I right? Is it Heavy Rain? Because I know Heavy Rain. I've heard of this game. Has multiple endings. But I swear that it was for the PS1, and it was like, this game released in 2010. Like, no way it was for the PS1 then, so I don't really know what I was thinking of. Let's just finish your job, buddy. Come on. We got this. Oh, I had to hold it. God. Okay, hold on. I gotta do this with the mouse.
The plans are coming along nicely. Should be finished by Monday.
So what are we doing here? I don't know how much of this you've seen, but it's been, I don't know, 18 minutes or so? What are we... Oh, he can't walk back that way. Okay. What are we doing here? What's the point of this? If it's to endear me to these people, I don't think I'm gonna care too much. Oh, they're home. Sorry I couldn't get you to the garden. I literally didn't know how to get there.
Dad!
Hey, take it easy. You're gonna knock me over. So this is your big day, huh?
Am I grown up now?
10
No.
years old. That's not exactly grown up, but you're getting there.
Now, can I drive your car?
And I think you're gonna have to wait a little while for that.
Ethan, can you please help me?
I'm coming.
Okay.
They've been so excited since this morning. I could hardly keep them in line in the supermarket. How's your day been? Managed to get any work done?
I made some pretty good progress. I've just got to work on a few more details, and then I should be ready to present the plans to the client.
Ugh, I've got a billion things to do. It'll never be ready before Jason's pals arrive. Can you please help me? There should be plates in the living room cupboard.
No problem. Leave it to me.
I thought you bought that for the kids.
Of course. I'm just checking that it still works.
Yeah, sure. That's the set my mother gave us. Be careful, okay?
Don't worry. I wouldn't want to be responsible for a diplomatic incident with your mother.
Hey, Ethan, you said you were going to be careful.
I'm sorry. I'll be more gentle.
Oh my god. Okay. Why are we using very fragile plates? I need you all to see me. I'm so stressed at this. Why are we using incredibly fragile plates for a child's birthday? Let me go up and over. Oh my fuck. I went too slow, that's what it was. Boy, it's really snowing, and to think I was gonna go get some food. I guess I'll starve. I'm just kidding, I'll eat something at home. Okay, last one. Oh my god. Okay, what else can I do to help you, my darling wife? My loving wife.
Ethan.
I don't know if I've already told you this today, Mrs. Mars, but I find you very attractive.
You're not so bad yourself, Mr. Mars.
Oops.
Come on, go away. I've got work to do.
Oops. That was not intentional. I didn't mean to,
Can I do anything to help?
No thanks. I should be able to manage.
Oh, ask about the present.
Did you find the present for Jason?
Yeah, I picked it up from the store this morning. Oh, we were lucky. It was the last one in stock.
That's it. I'm free as a bird.
Hey, 5 minutes, boys, okay? After that, we've got to eat, because your friends are going to be here
Okay,
soon.
we promise, Mom.
Who wants to go first?
Me first!
No,
me
me
first!
Easy, fellas. You can both have a turn.
Which one's the birthday boy?
Me first! Me
I
first!
don't-
No, me first!
I literally don't remember which one's having a birthday. They look the same to
I
me.
want to do the helicopter.
It's my turn now. It's my turn.
All right, Jason. Let's do the helicopter.
Oh, I picked the right one, thank God.
It's my turn now. It's my turn.
Okay, Sean, get ready. Here we go.
Oh.
Whoa! Yo!
I'm purposefully failing some of these.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah! Ha! Ha!
Food's ready, kids. You coming in?
We're coming!
Why? He was so sad about it. My dude, you're a father. You should allow your...
Sean? Lunch is ready.
I'm right
I'll go get
here.
him.
Oh. I don't know the main character's name. I don't remember it. I don't particularly... Is it Ethan? Why did he run upstairs? We just sat down for food. The voice acting's... I'm glad it exists. But it's a little...
I know.
I don't know. Why is the bird dead out of nowhere? Where, like, I get a day de life de fabouille. Oh, so that was the day with the birthday party? Now we're somewhere else? Now something else is happening? Oh my goodness. I don't like this.
Keep the change.
Was it always gonna be an all, no matter what I
It
did?
is impossible to try on a pair of shoes with this crowd. Where's Jason?
He was here a second ago. I bought him a balloon. I turned around and he just disappeared.
Disappeared? What do you mean disappeared?
Stay here. I'll go get him. I'll be
I
right
wish I
back.
could move quicker.
Jason! Jason! Jason!
Okay, well, I figured he'd be in the comic book store.
Jason! Jason!
Weird subway placement. Do you think they
Jason!
paid for that?
Jason! 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 Jason!
It doesn't seem like he
Jason!
is responding to his name, so maybe I won't call his name because it's annoying.
Jason, God, you really had me scared there. Jason! Jason! Whoa!
Why did he cross the street? You have to teach your children better.
Shit!
Dad!
Jason! No!
Jason! Jason! Oh my god, no! No! No, Jason, oh my god, no! No!
How would he have died? I as the dad, took the hit. I know that I did. I watched it happen. And that's the end of the game, folks. Good game. There's something about a killer too, but we don't care about that. That's not important. Oh, that was the prelude. We're getting the intro sequence now, right as I'm about to give up on the game. Not give up on it, but I just feel like I'm... What game was I thinking of? Was it Heavy Rain? I really just... I can't... That's a big road. You don't need to be parked on the sidewalk. So that introduction was trying to get us to feel something towards the main character and his family, the nuclear family, so that we could feel upset when we got here. Maybe in 2010 that would have hit, but I don't know. It's 16 years later. I've seen a lot worse things happen. So are him and his wife divorced? That's my assumption. I didn't get out of the car. You did that by yourself. Congratulations. I'm gonna pause it there. Oh boy. Oh buddy, what a game. Oh man, oh fuck. So a couple of things. I still have no idea what game I was thinking about. If you know, please let me know in the comments. I swear to you, there was a game I thought it was called Heavy Rain. It was 100% on the PlayStation 1. I owned it. The disc was scratched. I couldn't play it. It was multiple paths, just like this. It was multiple people, and you had to play through their specific stories, and then you had to make choices that impacted other people's stories. I remember it because it was a game I always wanted to play. It was 2 discs. It was on PlayStation 1. If you remember it, please tell me. None of the games I looked up are that game. I thought it was called Heavy Rain. It's such a familiar title to me, and I never had a PlayStation 3, and I never would have been into it in 2010. The internet's telling me that's when the game came out. I will believe the internet to an extent. It just feels like it. I thought this was a remake from a PlayStation 1 game. Maybe I'm insane. Maybe it's another game from this company. I don't know, but I remember the name Heavy Rain. That being said, my odd memory and Mandela effect aside, this is fun. I think this is about where I'm going to end it for now. I've been playing for an hour. I'm sure that there's a lot more to this game. That's literally the prologue. That's literally the beginning of the game. There's probably so much more, and I would love to play it. I probably will, but it's one of those games I think I have to take chapter by chapter because it takes a little bit to get it going. I'm just now getting invested in the father character, and it's only because he's sad and he lost his son, which isn't his fault, and maybe became a killer. I don't know. I'm excited to see where that goes. I'm excited to meet the other characters, that there's very clearly other characters you control. I'm controlling this guy now. I don't know who it is. But that being said, I don't know. Is it like the best game I've ever played? No. Is it interesting? Yeah, absolutely. I think that having watched through every possible outcome in Detroit Become Human, this definitely laid the groundwork for what that game would become. I think that this immediately, I can tell, inspired a lot of games. Like, it inspired the anxiety and fear that you have playing, like, Until Dawn. And I love all of that, and I'm grateful for this game for all of that. Is this a game that I would recommend? I don't know. I think I would give it like 5 rainy days out of 10. You know, like it's definitely like right down the middle for me in terms of like, if you like deep narrative storytelling where you have time moving forward consistently as you play the game, and that changes outcomes. Like, I got a whole bunch of achievements. I don't know if those popped up on screen because of like following the schedule versus not. This type of thing, like with that nuance and detail, you know that it's just one of those games that kind of is, it's gonna grate at you if you play all of it at once. So I'm definitely gonna take breaks. I might come back to this. I don't think I'm gonna play more in terms of this video, because I'm on a time schedule with this video, but I definitely enjoyed this first hour, and I recommend it if you like Detroit Become Human and you want to see the origins of that. Especially because just like Detroit Become Human, where a lot of the choices you made, there were some that mattered a lot, but there were a lot that like they only mattered in small ways for a very, very, very long time and then came back later, like a butterfly effect. And the payoff wasn't really until the end. That's probably this game too, and I'm not going to play this whole game just for, 20 minutes in a video. I already have so much to cut. But I hope that you enjoyed this little peek into Heavy Rain. Not a lot of puzzles, but definitely in terms of that narrative quality that you get in Myst, that narrative quality that you get in The Witness, even though The Witness literally doesn't have a narrative. But you do get that same feeling of just like dread. This game captures that really, really well, and I definitely recommend it if you like games like that. But that's all for that. I have one more to play, and then that's my video. So let's get into that one. Let's run it back. This is called Contradiction, the all-video murder mystery adventure.
When was the last time you saw...
I really wanted to play this game. As I said in the first intro that you're not going to see because the screen was completely black because I realized that you couldn't see the game. This is one of my favorite genres of video game in the puzzle world, which is games in which it's completely live acted and you just have to FMV, as they call it, full motion video. You just have to watch it and then you get to make choices and it's all acted, every choice. I love games like this. The ingenuity behind them is incredible and they're always funny. I think about Mad Dog McCree. I think about Immortality. I just think about these games that just have people doing everything and how funny that and fun and interesting that is for me. So we're going to jump into this as we begin to wind down our time together for this video. I hope you enjoy this little bit of magic known as Contradiction, because I am excited for this one.
My name is Jenks, Detective Inspector Frederick Jenks, and I've been assigned to a last-minute investigation into the death of Kate Vine, a PhD student found drowned at midnight last Friday in a lake in the woods on the outskirts of the tiny village of Edenton. I have until first thing tomorrow morning to decide whether her death was a simple accident or whether this was murder. Kate Vine appeared to the world to be a bright, confident, fun-loving PhD student with everything to live for. However, a history of depression and alcoholism revealed in her medical records suggests that in reality, she had become adept at hiding behind a mask. A lab report indicating a high level of alcohol in her blood, along with the late hour of her death and a lack of witnesses, makes a strong case that this was suicide. But the verdict overlooked some curious details. Why was her driving license found on the opposite side of the lake in which she drowned? Also, there were traces of morphine in Kate's system. Where did she get it? Kate was known to be a free spirit with a nihilistic love of danger, which may, in part, have something to do with a business course called Atlas, which Kate had joined and which she had been attending on the night of her death. Based in a large, stately home on the outskirts of the village, the exclusive Atlas is run by father and son team, Paul and Ryan Rand. Both were interviewed following Kate's death, but neither claimed to have seen Kate after the meeting, and both were understandably eager to distance themselves and Atlas from the tragedy. This isn't the first time that Atlas has been investigated. Atlas and their questionable methods, which many have suggested border on mind control. Ryan is married to Rebecca, landlady of Edenton's village pub, the George and Dragon. As yet, she hasn't been interviewed, though it's likely Kate visited the pub on more than one occasion. One of Kate's friends was Emma Bowman, who lives at Eden Lodge on the road leading out of Edenton Village. Emma was also doing a PhD at the same university, but didn't attend Atlas. Interviewed after Kate's death, Emma seemed shocked and upset, insisting she hadn't seen Kate that night. However, it turned out her boyfriend had. Simon Thompson met Emma at university. After completing his degree around 18 months ago, he went to work at a shop in the neighboring village. He started at the Atlas course a few months ago. Simon insisted that he didn't see Kate after the meeting, but the sergeant interviewing him noted he seemed oddly unmoved by her death, which makes him the first person I want to see tonight. It's time for some answers.
Damn. We're just jumping in. Welcome to Edenton Village. Click the arrows to move around the village. If you see the magnifying glass, try to investigate button to see Jenks investigate. Click the inventory icon to see your collected items, physical items, and information. If you think you're at a location where you think you can use a physical item, try the use button. Fun. Oh, it's a different angle. Fun. Let's go in. Well, let's not go in.
Is it Simon?
Yeah. Detective Inspector Jenks, I'm investigating an incident in the village. Could I come in and ask you a few questions, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
We can just go through here if you want. Emma's working in the front room.
Hi.
This is Inspector James.
Jenks.
What's all this about?
There was a death in the village. Kate Vine, I believe you both knew her.
Yeah. Do you need to speak to both of us?
I'll just speak to Simon first, if that's okay.
Just come through. Is it okay in here?
Oh, this'll be fine, yeah.
Do you want anything? Water?
No, I won't be long.
Okay.
I apologize that there's no subtitles, by the way. Your first interview. First, pick an item you want to ask about. Then click Ask to see Jenks ask about it. When you've heard the reply, you'll see a summary of what was said in the box at the bottom. Ooh! Now click any reply to add to it to the contradiction box on the right. You can add 2 replies at the same time. And now you can start looking for contradictions. Find 2 contradictory replies and add them to the contradiction box. If they go green, sit back and watch Jenks interrogate your interviewee.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
So last Friday's meeting, I think.
Did you see her after the meeting?
No.
How long have you known Kate?
That would be when we started Atlas. 3 months ago?
Did you socialise outside Atlas?
No.
How would you describe her? What sort of person was she?
Well, she's talented. She was full of life, you know? Sharp, quite sharp.
Would you say she had any emotional problems?
Her mood could change. And, well, there was the drinking problem.
When did you become aware of that?
Well, she would come drunk to meetings sometimes. She would reek of the stuff. I mean, everyone knew, but nobody really said anything.
So,
everybody knew.
Tell me a bit about Atlas.
Well, it's just a business management training program for postgrads.
And you started this after you left college?
Yeah.
And it's on every Friday?
Yeah, well, my group isn't doing it this Friday, but one of the groups is.
Okay, thanks.
I don't think I have anything here right now.
Thank you. Probably be back later. Don't worry, it's only a few questions.
Yeah.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
It was last Thursday in the college library. I saw her and we chatted for a bit. She seemed her usual self.
What was her usual self?
Oh, just Kate being Kate. You know, a bit wild.
Wild? What way wild?
Oh, she just used to question everything, you know. Have arguments with the lecturers, things like that.
What else?
Kate had a drink problem.
How noticeable was that?
Well, it wasn't at first, but as the year went on, she'd be drunk in the afternoon. But I think she cut down, you know, towards the end of college and when she started her PhD.
Okay, I want to... Where do I want to go? I guess I'll just walk there, because I want to see some of this world, because we're exploring together. So instead of... Actually, you know what? Before we do that, go ahead, and then take a right. So I don't think this leads anywhere, so I just want to see it.
Always nice to randomly find a key on the floor. Wow, isn't that interesting?
He's cute. I like the actors they've chosen so far. They're all very, human beings. I don't know how to describe it better than that. Just... none of them are like these like supermodels or anything. They're just clearly people that...
Looks like a piece of jewellery there, stuck between the boards. Well and truly wedged in.
Interesting. It isn't worth asking about the silver key. Well, then
Be
never
back
mind.
later on, if that's okay.
What is this? There's a magnifying glass. Bicycle.
Very trusting, leaving a bike unlocked. Looks like homebrew equipment. Ah, this might come in handy.
Bet I can get that jewelry out now with the yeah.
Interesting. I thought forensics had checked the whole area. Obviously not very well.
What is that? Little birdie. Listen, you two, you're the only ones that'll answer the door.
A couple more questions, if that's okay. Ever seen this?
Looks like, that's my old necklace. I gave this to Kate.
So Kate might have been wearing it last Friday.
Yeah, well, perhaps, but I can't see why. She was always buying new things, you know, lots of jewellery, stuff like that. It's meant to be a bird in cage, but the cage's fallen off. Oh, I'll show you.
Where did you buy it?
I didn't. Some wanted present.
Secret admirer.
Not so secret.
I see.
That's how it should have looked. It's called a freedom necklace.
Do you mind if I keep this?
No, not at all.
So the necklace did belong to Kate. Interesting. I'm starting to wish I'd brought a spare evidence bag.
A bird and cage, gotcha.
Thank you. Probably be back later. You know what this is?
Yeah. Yeah, I think Emma had one like it. Actually, you know what? Kate had one. I remember because I asked her about it one night when we were all out drinking in college. I was probably pretty drunk.
That's what college is all about. Aha. So how did you know Kate was wearing a freedom necklace 18 months ago? At college?
Well, I knew Kate at college, but I didn't get to know her till we started Atlas.
Right. So you didn't socialise with her at college?
No.
And you didn't socialise with her outside of Atlas?
No.
You didn't see her outside Atlas at all?
No. Not at all.
Yo, time change. We did it.
So Simon did know Kate at college, but why would he lie about that? Maybe he knows Kate better than he's willing to admit. 6 o'clock. I wonder if Rebecca's working in the pub tonight.
New location unlocked, gang. So, where does this leave us? Well, I really like this. I like this game quite a bit. I think that there's quite a bit of charm to it. There's a lot of like, you know, you can ask for hints and there's endless hints, but also like you don't need that and it's not holding your hand. You have to do a little bit of the work to figure it out. And I like when games do that. I like the acting a lot. There hasn't been an actor yet that has made me feel like, oh boy. So that's good. And I think that overall it's
According
a really
to the map, Abbey Farm is across the road there.
charming adventure. With a good soundtrack and a nice, very, very nice sound effects. The person who did the sound design did a very nice job. I'm not sick of the song that's been playing, so that's a boon to the game. I think that it fits very well with what's happening. And overall, I'm quite enjoying the narrative conversation happening around the death of this person. It's very clear that a lot of people are hiding stuff, a lot of people are feeling different ways about it, and that's cool. I like when a game can do that and to tackle that. Yes. Ooh, and you can change the volume of things too, that's cool. Now, it says my progress is 4% after an hour, 45 minutes. That either means that this specific case is humongous, and there's a lot to it, which is possible. I would very, very firmly believe that this is the entire game. Or that this is one story and there's multiple stories with the same detective, which I doubt. I think there could be. I think that it would have been very nice, or it could be very nice, if there were sequels to this. I like the detective character. I think he has a good personality. This is fun. I genuinely am excited to continue playing this, which I can't always say in a trustworthy manner about every game I play on here, but with this one I can. If you like what you've seen so far, I really, really recommend giving Contradiction a chance. I love FMV games, like I said, and I love when there's things to do and puzzles to solve and they don't hold your hand or give you everything. But you can ask for that if you need it. That's nice too. That all being said, let's close out here. So, thank you so much for welcoming me back, for watching this video. I hope that in this new year I can come back more. I would like to be making weekly videos for this channel. I would. It's absolutely not feasible. The amount of time that it takes to play through and then edit through even one of these games, and I'm putting 4 in a video, it would just be too much work. But I do have ideas for new ways of looking at these games that might not take up full hours or 2 hours of, you know, these long video essays. I know some of you love them, and they're not going anywhere. I really, really love putting together these very long videos because some of you just watch them casually and listen to them in the background, and I am here for that, and that will continue. But considering sometimes I also make music for the background of these videos, and sometimes I now have a face cam, so I have to edit in this footage, just expect that there's going to be simpler videos as well. If you want me to review your game, I am TheWitlessPrinciple. I have an email, TheWitlessPrinciple@gmail.com, with the at the beginning. I don't think it's just Witless Principle. I'm going to double check. But while I do, let me just say thank you for watching, and share this with your friends. Tell everyone that you love this. And I will see you the next time. TheWitlessPrinciple@gmail.com. I will see you the next time, and thank you so much.